Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro gaming video. If you're wondering why I'm using a camera to videotape my TV for Destiny, it is because in this video I'm doing something that you guys have been asking me for a while, and that is a gaming setup video. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go start on this side over here and work our way around. I'm going to show you my gaming setup and all that good stuff. Also some of my recording equipment. We'll start right here with the office chair. This is a really nice chair. I bought it from Office Max for $100. It's got like mesh, so it breathes really well. It's really good for setting in for long periods of time. As far as office chairs go, this is a very basic chair. It's nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done nonetheless. So moving on over here, we have my computer screen. You can see that I am in fact a nerd, and I have the SIVA logo as my wallpaper. And for the screen itself, it is an Asus 27-inch monitor that I purchased from Best Buy during a President's Day sale, like last week or the week before, and I believe this monitor cost $140? Honestly, I don't remember. But it's a really nice monitor. It has 4K, 1080p, all that shit, although that doesn't make a difference to me. And here is my capture software. You can see that I have the same thing on both screens. I'm using the PS4 right now, so the PS4 has the instant stream, I think is what it's called. So when I move my joystick in the game, it moves on the computer screen in real time in the Elgato software. We'll get more into the capture cards in just a second. So scooting around back here behind the monitor, I'll show you guys my my speaker here. Can't really see it all that great, but it's a little Bose, I believe it's called a Sound Color or Color Link or something like that. I've had it for a few years, but what I love about it is it's auxiliary, USB, and Bluetooth, and it's super small. And for a speaker this small, it gets really loud with very good bass. So it's a little pricey. They run about $130, but it's worth every penny of it, man. If you enjoy like solid sound, like really good, full, rich sound, I would definitely recommend that. So next up we have my keyboard. I'm not really big on PC gaming. I will play a few PC games here and there, but nothing spectacular. Typically, when I do play on PC, I prefer a controller over the keyboard and mouse. So that being said, I wanted just a basic wireless controller, so I went with the Logitech, what is that, K400 Plus, I think? Something like that. You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, the Logitech K400 Plus. Now, the reason that I went with this one is, number one, it's a keyboard. It does what a keyboard needs to do. But number two, you can kind of see here, it's got the touchpad. I can control my mouse with the touchpad. So that's really nice. It's like a laptop keyboard, which I definitely enjoy. And speaking of laptops, we're going to go ahead and let's fix that. I don't like when that goes into full screen. There we go. So speaking of laptops, I do use a laptop for my gaming and recording and all that stuff. I'm not a desktop person. I do not enjoy desktops. I like the portability of a laptop. Now, some of you may scoff at that, be like, "Oh man, this guy says he's a YouTuber. He's recording with laptop fucking noob. You need to get yourself a PC and specs and stupid." All right, so this is the HP Envy 17.3, which by itself is powerful enough to run, say, GTA 5 in 60 frames a second, 1080p with very little to no lag. Now, this model comes with a Intel Core i7 5500 processor with about 2.4 gigahertz processing speed. I have upgraded mine to the newest version that Intel makes for the HP laptops, and I don't remember the exact name of it, but it pumps out, its base processing speed is 3 gigahertz, and its turbocharged processing speed, I believe, is it's high. It's like 3.75. It's up there with Alienware, put it that way. So it's up there with Alienware specs. And as far as like the RAM and stuff like that goes, I've upgraded that as well so that I have 32 gigs of RAM in a fucking laptop, which is awesome. I've also upgraded the video card so that it has a little bit more stability when you're running, you know, some of the higher refresh rate games. And all in all, it's just fantastic, man. Like, I would not trade this thing for a desktop in the world, because desktops I cannot take with me when I travel. I'm gonna mess up the camera here for just a second. There we go. So I'll go ahead and open this up, and you can see that, like I said, I am in fact a nerd. I have Turtle Beach stickers, an Elgato gaming sticker, and a Bungie sticker on my laptop, because why not? Now, if I want, what I can actually do is run double screens. So right now I am mirroring the screen from the laptop to the actual Asus monitor over there, but if I wanted to, I can run separate screens and like swipe something from here over to here and have separate images on both. I don't do that because I don't really have a need to do that right now, but just to kind of show you that it can be done, I wanted to bring it up. So on the last subject of the laptop here, and this is really hard to do with just one hand, I keep my laptop on the keyboard tray of my desk here, just so that it's off the desk and out of the way. So the last thing I want to show you with the laptop is this USB right here. Now this USB, it's the only thing plugged into this laptop besides the power cable back here in the back. With this one USB, I'm able to connect to the monitor, connect to all the consoles, connect to the TV, the keyboard, the mouse, everything with this one cable. And the way that I am able to do that is because I have this thing right here. This is essentially a laptop docking station, similar to what you would find on a Dell computer, except this one works with any type of laptop. Targus makes this, and it is called a Display Link. I will try to get the name right here for you if you're interested in it. I bought it from Best Buy for around 130 bucks. Again, like I said, that seems to be the thing. But what's cool about this is you can see here that I have multiple USBs. I have an Ethernet cable connected to it. I have an HDMI connected to it that sends the signal to this monitor right here. Then this one right here is the one that actually goes to my laptop, and then we have the power cable. And also here in the front, if I want to run a microphone or headphones or connect a USB, like if I want to charge my iPhone or something like that, I can do all that right here. This one right here is just a little USB hub with independent power. You can see that it has these little buttons on it right here to where I can turn one of the USBs on and off. Now the reason that I have this is because, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have two separate capture cards. One for the PlayStation, one for the Xbox One. The reason that I do this is because the PlayStation works really well with the Elgato HD60S, which I recently bought. But for some reason, the HDCP factor of it messes it up with the Xbox One quite a bit. So the Xbox One has a regular HD60, and the PlayStation 4 has an HD60S. So by having both of these connected at the USB, and then both of these USBs running into this, which then sends the signal to my laptop, which then will send the signal to Elgato, I can't have both of these USBs powered at the same time. So instead of running an HDMI splitter and losing some of my quality, I would rather just have independent USBs. So for example, this one right here is powering the Xbox One. So if I want to turn the Xbox One on, I turn the PlayStation one off right behind it, and then turn the Xbox One on, and then it'll just send it right here to the Elgato system. So right now I have PlayStation on. If I wanted to, I could switch these out in less than 10 seconds. It's literally turn the PlayStation off, turn the PlayStation USB off, turn the Xbox One on, turn the Xbox One USB on. Super quick, super simple. I love it. So that's all that stuff. Now let's look at my mouse here. I have a Logitech gaming mouse. And I'm sorry that the lighting in here is just not great, guys. But I have a Logitech gaming mouse. You can see, I'll try to get that in the light. It has a shitload of buttons on it. This I use for a few games like Minecraft and stuff like that. Here I have an IXCC mouse pad that is huge. I can set all this stuff right here on it. This, I wonder what this could be. It's a Destiny card of some sort. You know what? This kind of looks like the Destiny card that I got that emblem from. Perhaps, if somebody were to enter this code on Bungie.net, they too would get that emblem. I don't know. Somebody might have to try that. You might have to try to enter that code on Bungie.net. And maybe, if you're the first one to do it, you will get that emblem. So anyway, moving on, now that we have that out of the way, here are my headsets. I use Turtle Beach. The blue ring is for the PlayStation 4, and the green ring is for the Xbox One. The PlayStation 4 headset is the Stealth 500P, and the Xbox One headset, I believe, is the Stealth 420X. Yep, there it is right there. Now, the reason that I wanted these specific headsets is because the buttons and everything, like the buttons, the knobs, every little detail about these headsets is exactly the same for both consoles. So I can use essentially the same headset. It feels the same, it weighs the same, it functions the same, it has the same presets, the same audio output, all that stuff. I have one for each console, and I don't have to memorize 2 separate headsets. And the cool thing about these is I'll show you on the PlayStation here. This right here is all it uses to connect to your console. It's just a little USB plug that you plug into one of the USBs on your console. Same for the Xbox, same for the PlayStation. And you just literally plug it in. Look, I'm going to show you guys if I can do this without knocking my PlayStation off the desk here. So we plug it in, and there it is, Pyro Gaming. There's a little headset that just popped up. That simple, that quick, super easy. Microphone switch to USB headset. So Turtle Beach, I love Turtle Beach. I will pick Turtle Beach over Astros any day of the week. I've had Astro A50s and I have had Turtle Beaches, and from my personal experience, Turtle Beach is the better one. So moving on to the next item on my desk here, we have this big-ass thermos that holds 32 ounces of water. I will drink 4 of these a day, which totals 1 gallon of water a day. Drinking a lot of water is very important, guys. I would recommend getting something to keep track of the amount of water that you drink, because you really want to be getting close to a gallon a day, even if you're not doing any kind of strenuous activity. It's good for the body. It's good for your health. Do it, man. Fucking drink water. So moving on down the line, we have my AT&T U-verse router. I keep it right here by my desk so that everything here can be hardwired. That way I don't have to worry about shitty Wi-Fi or anything like that. It's all hardwired and good to go. Next up, we have the PlayStation 4 Slim. I got this back in October when they first came out. I got the Uncharted edition that I believe came with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Nothing spectacular, but it was like the $300 one. And yeah, so that's that. I have it standing on a little stand here. I don't know how well you guys can see that. But I bought this little stand off of Amazon for like 10 bucks. Same for the Xbox One. And then here we have my baby. The big, bulky, original Xbox One that I've had for 3 fucking years. That I've had no problems with. It still does a hell of a job. This is my baby. The only thing that is different about this Xbox One than a normal Xbox One is I have an aftermarket USB hub here on the top. And actually, I'll try to show you this. Don't know how well you can see it, but you can see the extra USBs here that plug into the top USB. And actually, in this whole compartment, I have an expanded hard drive that connects to my console and brings my total memory up to 2 terabytes. So that's that. That's my Xbox One, that's my PS4, and that is my router. So moving on to the TV, it's just a Samsung 4K 32-inch LED TV. Nothing really special. I bought it at Best Buy for about $230 or $40, something like that. Not too expensive considering how good the picture quality is. I know that in the video here it's probably not going to seem as good as it actually is, but it is solid. I love this thing. I'll show you my controllers real quick. You've probably seen these before. Here's the Xbox One Design Lab controller. You can see that it says Pyro Gaming there on the front, custom engraved. I have the Destiny CQC thumbsticks from Control Freaks, as well as the Control Freaks hand grips that honestly I cannot use a controller without these things now. They're so comfortable and so good. And moving on to my PlayStation controller, you can see I'm going white on black here again. This is actually a scuff controller that I had made for my PS4. We have the Destiny CQC thumbsticks on these as well, and the Control Freaks grips on these as well. And then on the back here, we have our Scuff Gaming paddles, which I fucking love. I keep mine mapped to X and O right there. This one is X on this side, and this one is O on that side. Yeah, and then up here we have the Destiny light bar sticker, so that light bar is not as bright and it's more Destiny themed. So that's cool. I like that. That's probably one of my favorite things. Now another thing that I want to show you guys is back behind the TV here. Now this would be a mess of wires, okay? And I hope you guys can see this okay. But you can see that I have this big box here. And inside this box is where all my wires are. All my capture cards, everything. And I really hope that you guys can see that. But these boxes are fucking amazing, man. You can find them on Amazon for like $10. Before I got this, I mean, it was just a mess of wires back here, guys. You could not see shit. You couldn't do anything. You couldn't move anything. It was just a mess of wires. This box right here makes it so that all I have hanging down there is 2 fucking wires. I have one of the little boxes on this side too. This is a smaller box, and I haven't been able to clean this one up as well since the outlet's a little bit further away. But I'll clean that up eventually. So moving on, next up we have my Blue Yeti microphone that I keep on a stand mounted underneath the desk. This is what I do all my video recordings, or my commentary recordings on, and actually this is muted. That should not be muted. There we go. So the Blue Yeti is the microphone that I use. I've been using it for about 2 years now. I love it. I've never had any problems with it. This little arm, the scissor boom that I have right here, I actually bought this on Amazon for maybe $20. It's super cheap, and the thing that I like about it is I can have my microphone readily available at all times. I can record a live commentary right here. I can turn this way and record a post commentary on my computer right here. It's all ready to go whenever I want to do it. And my favorite part about it is it doesn't take up desk space, because all I need to do is just fold it right back under the desk, just like that, and it is out of sight and out of mind. You don't even notice it's there unless you're actually looking for it. So the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is this right here. This is my ottoman. I can kick my legs up and relax right here while I'm playing my games. And what's not really special, but what's cool about this is this top part comes right off. It's all padded, by the way. It's like a super squishy pillow. And I'll pull this over here in the light so you guys can see a little bit better. I keep all my extra gaming stuff in here. So like here's my Xbox One Elite controller. Here is an extra PlayStation controller in a scuff case. Here are several different types of charging cables for my mouse, my controllers, my headsets, all that stuff. And then in this thing, this is just another little organizer that I can keep, you know, more wires and cables and all, shit like that, and without them being in the way and without them being a mess. So there you have it, guys. This is my my 2017 gaming setup, man. This is where I do my videos. This is where I do my gaming. This is where I do all my stuff. This is where I do all my stuff, man. So I'll give you one more panoramic shot here. One more panoramic shot. We'll just go ahead and scoot back. You can see the desk is an L-shaped. This desk, believe it or not, was 130 bucks on Amazon. I'm serious, man. I don't know what it is, but so much of this stuff was like 130 bucks a pop. So random. As a matter of fact, those fucking headsets are 130 bucks a pop too. So here you go, guys. There's the monitor, the headset, the laptop, docking station, my consoles, my TV, ottoman, chair, all that good stuff. If you guys are interested in buying any of this, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to tell you exactly where I got it, how you can go get one. But that's going to bring this video to an end, man. I've been working on this for the past like 2 weeks or so. Literally all this stuff is new, except for the consoles, the headsets, and the controllers. The TV's brand new, the monitor's brand new, keyboards, all this stuff, it's all brand new, man. Even the desk. The desk just got here last week, actually. I just put it all together. But that's going to bring this video to an end, guys. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you are new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Can you see me waving? This is almost like a face reveal, right? This is almost a face reveal. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care.